Hello, aló. Mi amor, voy a hacer una entrevista. Aló, aló, aló. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the globe. Here is your host for the program Feminine Capital Rhythm. And today is from Miami. And I'm here with my guest, Belén Marrero, my Venezuelan friend who's been living in Miami for the last 2 years now. She is an actress. She is a host of a TV program that they just interview me, and she is also a coach in a healing energy therapy. Good morning, Belén.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello.
Yes.
Blessing for you.
So here we are saying hello to this amazing program, from this amazing program, W.O.R.K.S. And as I told you, wherever I'm going to be in the world, we're going to have our program once a week, talking more and more about the feminine capital rhythm. So here we have an example of a woman who's been having an immense, unbelievable, beautiful career since she was very, very young. Could you tell us, how did you start in all these parts of the media?
Oh my goodness, I start at 80s. Won a certain contest, beauty contest. Then I won that in Palma de Mallorca, Spain. Then when I returned to my country, I start to make a show, like a hoster, a TV show, alive, 7 hours alive every week. Then I start to make TV shows in many areas, like hoster, like actress. My own show I had in Venezuela, four in the same direction, talking about the healing energies, therapies, everything, like many many tools to have increase or growing, yes, spiritual growing.
I can remember that Belén was one of the pioneers that dared to take all these subjects in the 80s and in the 90s to the media, to TV and radio, which we were quite working in that time. And I can say that in South America, we had quite advanced movement about those subjects, but it was very rare to have them on TV.
Yes.
So how was your experience there?
It was difficult because I remember one of the CEO of the TV company told me, Belén, sorry, your program is too intelligent, too smart, too difficult to understand for all of the people, because it's not like easier to know about this, items and subjects. Then finish my TV show.
Like they finish it for you.
Yes,
it
finish.
Continue.
Yes, finish at that time, because they say no, it's too difficult to understand your words. You are talking about chakras. You are talking about healing. You are talking about many center of the energy and the soul and the emotions. It's very difficult to us to understand you, because they know about Santeria is different, like a Cuban religions, yeah, that is different, and they couldn't understand at that time what I'm talking.
So tell us about your career as an actress. I know you love it. I know you've been in many different shows, and now I heard very good comment about your monologue, 4x4.
Yes, 4x4 is an analogy, like a truck, like a jeep truck.
4x4.
4x4
Four-wheel drive.
Yes, four-wheel drive. That's it. When you make compare this all, the truck and the woman who's looks like a truck, because it's very powerful, very
Hand on,
yes,
doing everything.
doing everything, transporting people, transporting stuff, moving houses, everything.
Dealing with kids.
Yes. It's like a woman abandon her own power of feminine energy, and then I make jokes about that, make a basis on my own experience.
Based on your own experience.
Yes, because I make many workshops in my country and around the world. Many workshops about energies, trainers, because I train and train my own technique. Es reprogramación del sistema de valores, reprogramming.
Value systems.
Value systems.
Value and principle system. Yeah.
Yes. I never translate my technique in English. Well,
now we can see with Marina now you have to translate it because we want you with us in London in some moment.
No, my goodness.
Then I'm sure you will have people asking you the same. So I wish you can translate it and be ready for us when
yes,
we invite you to come.
Yes, of course. I try to do my best when the moments come.
So did you do other monologue before? It was quite
no, because I was actress in my country, drama, comedy, many years, many soap opera. You can see all around the world. Then I stopped to do that because I couldn't say bad words because I was the role, the best role that I did was the bad girl.
Oh.
Then I stopped to do that kind of role because
you were in the energy world.
Yes, it's so hard to me to accept a role when you push some people, you know,
damage them on purpose.
damage and hit the people. Then I stopped it. And I quit from TV, career, and then go to my study, preparing me in many techniques. Yes, energy, universal energy, I'm study pendulum, chakras, colors, magnetic, ¿cómo se llama?
Magnetic, kinesthetic.
Yes, yes, and electromagnetic field balancing technique.
Yes.
EMF is another one.
Yeah.
Then many, a lot.
Yeah.
After that, when I make a period of 7 years, I returned to TV again and did another, twist to my career. And then I start to make my own show, talking about energy, talking about healing, talking about harmony and all the chakras, crystal stones, and a lot of things.
Yes, I remember.
Then I made like 5 with in Miami now. I'm doing this Astros y Estrellas con Belén. Yes. Stars and
Planet with Belén.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I was guest this morning there. So Belén, you would say that your story is that you were very young when you won that beauty contest.
22 years old.
And then you traveled to Palma de Mallorca.
Yes.
And then since then, and of course before then, because the fact that you won that contest is because you were active and you make good contacted with your beauty from inside and outside.
Of course.
And following your career, I understand that winning a beauty contest, it could be a step on the way. How we don't have to hide our beauty, but we don't have to only base our life in our beauty. So you're one of those examples for me that you're always beautiful. You always hold your beauty and you smile up, but through the way you have learned so much and you have developed so much.
Yes. I always fighting the beauty contest because you have to have the perfect measures, the perfect measures, and you don't have to be perfect. You have to be woman.
Yes.
Then use a skirt and use dresses and many things that you have to be comfortable with be a woman.
Yes.
And then I find a lot of that. That's why I make my own monologue, my stand-up comedy about that subject, because I'm fighting, looking for women's, they synchronize or be brave with my own energy, looking for our inner power,
Yeah.
empowering our energy, feminine energy, and helping people, of course, is necessary. And laughing, you can understand many reflections of thought, because is the idea of my monologue.
Yes. Yes. So it's a comedy.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy, and it's talking about that we don't have to be perfect. We
No.
have to be comfortable and connected with our inner beauty and outside beauty, of course. And
another stuff, you don't have to be a mom of your husband, a perfect mom to everyone's,
exactly.
or a perfect worker. No, you have to be a woman.
You have to be a woman. And
Yes.
when you connect with being a woman, with that feminine energy, then you are capable to do many things. You are capable to achieve many things.
Mhm.
And above all, you are happy to be content, and you manage to go to that acceptance of the imperfection, that it's already a perfection.
Yes, yes, it's a really, it's a blessing life when you accept your feminine energy like a bless.
Okay, so I want to thank you. As I told you before, we are in Miami, and in El Doral in Miami. There is so many. I'm so touched, because nowadays there is so many Venezuelan here. And as I'm here, I want to finish this show by talking a little bit in Spanish with Belén, which is our mother tongue. And I'm sure for all of you gonna enjoy also our accents. This is usually, we don't do this mix of language, but for today we're gonna do. Belén, muchísimas gracias por esta entrevista tan hermosa, y quisiera que me hables ahora en español de qué se trata el 4x4.
El 4x4 tiene una característica muy particular. Nosotros hacemos una analogía de lo que es una mujer que abandona el rol de ser mujer para ocupar el rol del hombre, haciendo trabajos duros, desplazando al hombre, tratando de ser mamá y papá, hombre y mujer en la vida familiar. Entonces, como luego tiene como intención, a través de la actuación, represento varios personajes, hago varias características, la amiga, el esposo, imito a la suegra, a la madre, imito a distintos roles, lo hago por mi capacidad de actriz. Entonces hago presentación y la gente se ve reflejada, y lo que siempre dicen es, wow, me vi reflejada en lo que hiciste allí, tú escribiste eso, esa soy yo. Y la gente sale pegándole codazos al otro, dándole, mira, esa soy yo, me grabaste, tú me espiaste en mi casa porque esa soy yo. Entonces esa es mi mayor satisfacción. Cuando yo termino el show, de entre risas y reflexiones, la gente dice, tú acabas de describir mi vida. De ahora en adelante renuncio a ser una 4x4. Renuncio a desplazar el hombre, ahora quiero ser una mujer plena, feliz, y que él también, ¿no? Porque yo invito a los hombres a que también entiendan un poco el rol de por qué una mujer es 4x4, tiene que tener a un 4x2 al lado. O sea, si ella es la 4x4, él es un 4x2 y hace las veces de la energía femenina débil, desde lo que tú llamas la sombra, es fracasado, no tiene dinero, entonces viene la infidelidad, viene el problema marital, donde se acaba la relación de pareja, la mujer se convierte en la mamá del hombre, en fin, se trastoca todo y lleva al fracaso.
Así es. So, coming back to English, we can see that all this monologue about 4x4 is about how the woman how women in their fight of being and on their fight for giving the best for their family, they violate their feminine energy and they become like the man doing more, doing the role of mother, father, grandmother, daughter, everything. And while she's in that process, kind of killing herself in the process, then the man or the man that she will attract or the man that is not 4x4, then he's 2x2 or 4x2, or we don't know what is it, because he's then having the shadow of the feminine energy and the masculine, and moody and manipulative, and then condemning her, but not communicating, and many times she feels about all that. But it's impossible to keep that equation that way. So in a way, it was my pleasure to talk with Belén, because I have this program of the Feminine Capital Rhythm, and she has this monologue, and we are talking about the same things. Yes. We are talking about how to return to the feminine energy and make it our capital. And then Belén
and be happy.
And be happy. Exactly. And Belén is saying how many women and men come to congratulate her at the end of the show and tell her, never again, I'm going to do that. I felt like you're talking about me.
Yes.
So Belén, what will be your message for our listener of Radio W.O.R.K.S, that it's worldwide and we are live now? What will be your last message for this time? I'm going to interview many more times and hoping to see you also in London or in Cyprus or wherever we are. But what will be your message for today?
Well, I would like to say, people, today, my reflection for today is very, very deep, because I'm concerned about the love, to love people. I'm concerned about here in this country. Yesterday is a president, and I would like to say people need to love, people need to share, people need to have mercy to the other, concern about the other people, concern about the damage that you have when you talk with bad words. Blessing words is the best. Bless your life, bless your brother, bless your land and your governments. The grateful people would live with grateful life. I prefer to bless, I prefer to say thank you every day. And then I say thank you to you. Sorry with my English is not so good, but I try to do my best, because Viola is an excellent friend, and I'm very happy to have this connection with you. I hope to visit you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much about this time. And for now, goodbye. Wherever you are in the globe, this is your host, Viola Edward, from Radio W.O.R.K.S, interviewing friends and colleagues all over the world. Talk to you next time. Bye bye for now.